Hello, hello. It's again time for our Q&A when I answer your questions. And I got quite a lot of your questions, and I'm going to answer 5 of them today. We're going to go through how straws translate to singing, what to do if we get tense as soon as we breathe in before we start singing, how to release this tension. Then I'm going to give you one tip how to sing really, really long phrases. We're going to check one phrase that Barbara Streisand sing, and I will show you how you can teach yourself to do that. We're gonna check the exercise for vocal cord closure, and then we're gonna see why lifting our cheeks is good for singing, but also what we need to be careful when we're doing this so that this helps us with singing. As you know, I am a doctor of medicine by profession, but I don't do medicine anymore. For the last 15 years, I am a vocal coach, and that's why I really like to answer all of your questions about body and how our voice works, because I really truly believe that if you are connected to your body and if you know how your body works as a singing instrument, that you can be your own teacher. You can really help yourself to sing better and to find your true authentic voice, because nobody on this planet has the same instrument as you do. You're the only instrument like you. So if you know how your body works and how you're the only one that knows how you feel in your body, then you can really help yourself. So let's start. First, how do straws translate to singing? Yeah, straws, if you don't know, straws are one of the best tools for singing training nowadays. For the last maybe 10 years, we're using straws for voice rehabilitation. So if your voice, you had like nodules or you had like surgery, and then we rehabilitate our voice with a straw. But because vocal coaches, we found out that straws can be really good like training tool. We train our voices with straw. What's happening with straw? When you blow into the straw, into the water, then you get some kind of like air back pressure that pushes the vocal cords to the right spot and helps vocal cords to vibrate better. And when you're doing scales or slides with the straw, you are training your vocal cords to stretch, and it's easier for you to sing high notes, and your vocal cords clap better, like vibrate more optimal. But of course, with the straw, we need to hold the straw with our lips. And how can we then translate this to singing? So first, we can translate this to, like, for example, if I sing scales, I sing, and then I move the straw and I go ma 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 ma, or no 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 no, or whatever you want, and be really feel your body how it feels while you're doing the straw. And then when you go sing, then try to feel similar feelings. Ma 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 ma. So that you don't do ma 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 ma. That's completely different. So kind of like keep the position of the voice vibration that you feel. Ma 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 ma. And that's how you can do also the song. So you can go happy birthday to you, and then a part of the song you do with a straw, and a part of the song then you do without, and then again straw and without, and slowly you will teach your muscles to also stay in that kind of like balance also while you are singing, and to keep this positions and the pressure that help our vocal cords to vibrate better. But of course, now we have other tools that can help us to use the straw. We can also have straws that are stainless steel straws where we don't use water because they are small and we don't need that back pressure. Okay, and for example, now they have these cups. This is voice straw. I'll give you all the links because here in my academy we have a lot of these tools, and we actually love all of them. So this is voice straw, and you put it on your mouth like this, and now you are able to talk. Mom, 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 mom. Mom, 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 mom. And this really helped me translate the straw feeling into the singing. And then you can sing songs with this, whatever song. Yeah, happy birthday. That's all I can remember. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Do you feel how my voice is bigger now? So I love this. This is great, like voice drop. Amazing. And they have you get 4 different straws. Depending on how you feel, you can use 2 of them together. Or like one big one. You can also use this with water. And then you have 2 different cups. So you make your own training. And also with the other straw, we have Dr. Vox straws. These are silicone straws, which are really good for like rehab. I need to do a video, silicone versus stainless steel. And they have the masks. So you put the mask on. I'll also give you this link down there. My channel is not that big yet, so I cannot really put links yet until I have 1,000 subscribers. But I will still put the links and you can copy paste it. Okay, so this is, you put this on your mouth like this, and then you again sing. Wow. So this is again training tool that you can put on the straw, and you can start to train how to talk while still keeping the good effects of the straw. The point of straw is that, that was also the question, if it's even possible to keep that without then the straw. Yes, it is, because with the straw, you are training different muscle patterns. Like if you're trained to really squeeze your voice high when you do this, you're training your vocal cords to do something more optimal. So when your vocal cords do this a lot of times, then they get used to this kind of working while you're singing, and more you're doing it, more your muscles adjust. So yes, of course, it's not completely the same, because with straws, your mouth are closed, and it's of course a little like different feeling, but still the position of the pharynx and all this like kind of like back pressure, you can still have it while you're singing, if you're training this feeling and trying to have this feeling also when you sing. Do I have something else here? No. So then what you can do, you can have, let's say, this one, and then you can sing a part of a song like this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. And then you sing like one part of the song with the cup, and then without the cup. And try to keep this feeling also when you're not using this. So that's how straws translate to singing. But also, always when you start to vocal warm-up, I like to just do the straw. Just this. Start to do vocal warm-up with because here you really just influence the vocal cords and the vocal tract, and it's easier. So always the vocal warm-up need to start easy. Your body needs to be relaxed, and then you start to use the straw, and then you continue to the vowels and consonants, and then cups or mask. Good. That's it. If you have any other questions about this, write it down and I will answer on it the next time. Let's go to the second question. It was, when I take the breath, I always tense the throat before I start to sing. I'm always tense before I start singing. Yeah, that happens sometimes because our inhales are too aggressive. Like we're doing this, and then our neck gets tense. So what we need to teach our body is that inhale is just accepting the air. So with inhale, we don't want to be too aggressive or too, suck the air too much in our like this. A lot of times singers feel that if they want long phrases, they really need to breathe in deeply. But what happens is, if I breathe in like this, do you feel that my neck gets tense? And as soon as my neck gets tense, vocal cords are in my neck. So what I want with singing is that my body in the inhale, really, I keep my body relaxed. So I get the air in my lungs, but I still keep my body relaxed so that when I start to sing, I can have authentic voice first, and I can have my natural color, and I'm not going to push too much, because if I breathe in like this, then the first second I sing, I really push my voice. So the inhale is accepting the air. This is such a cool sentence, words, just accept the air. And when I say to you, accept the air, then you're going to do this. When I say, breathe in, we're sucking the air. So that's the first thing. So just accept the air. Watch yourself in the mirror, okay? And just look at your body. What's going on with your body? Is your body tensing while you do the inhale? Or is your body staying relaxed? Okay, I'm just gonna tell you something. So that's the inhale. With inhale, our rib cage needs to go out. Out. I just accept the air. So my jaw is relaxed. I can do the inhale through my nose or my mouth, but it's important that my jaw is relaxed. I suck the air. I accept the air. Even if I breathe in through my nose, I accept the air. I don't want this, because then my vocal cords are tense before I start singing, okay? So that's first thing. And then when you start to sing, you need to have the, we call this good onset. So it's not ah, ah, ah. So do you see the flow? Ah. And I'm going to give you one really good exercise with that. So start on F. Okay, it's just the air. Accept the air. And I'll just circle this for like 5 times. Accept the air. Hi to Sri Lanka. Okay, so this is like a circle of breath. Accept the air and breath goes out. Accept the air and breath goes out. Now we will incorporate the sound. So accept the air. Start with and then close the vocal cords, like open and close, start the sound. So what we want is that's tense. So do you see, that's really easy onset, and that's how we want our vocal cords to start to work. We don't want so it's like an easy onset. And if you are a person that really like tense before you start to sing, and when first seconds of singing, then this exercise is really good for you, so that you first start to see the flow, and then start the sound, and then you can go up and down. Good? Okay, so this is a really, really cool, good exercise to start. And don't forget that inhale is just accepting the air. Accept the air. Relax the shoulders, accept the air. Okay, and then let me know how it goes, and then I can, we can add on to this. Let's go to the third question. How to sing phrases like this. And I got this video from Barbara Streisand, when Make Our Garden Grow, when she's singing a long note. She's doing it for 20 seconds. I'll show it to you. Look at this. She's crazy. This last note. So she's doing this for 20 seconds. She's amazing. She's awesome. Oh. Well, she's one of a kind, you know, but you can train this. You can train to make your phrases longer and longer. How do we do this? We need to have big control over our ribs and over our belly. First, let's do this exercise. So you are going to breathe in, accept the air, okay? And then you're going to go to the hum and you will just do the long hum. The longest that you can do. Okay, so now you did it, I don't know, 15 seconds or 10 or I don't know, you know. Now we're gonna put your hands like this and you're gonna imagine that when you do the hum, that your rib cage is kind of like growing, you know, like growing, extending to the outside, okay? And you're gonna show this with your hands. So breathe in. So everything should need, you know, everything needs to be relaxed, but you have this like tension here and you're opening your rib cage. For real, like if you would check the like on an anatomy, like a Röntgen, you know, you would see that the rib cage, they go slowly together, of course, because we're losing the air. But still, if we are focused to have like this kind of like opposite tension force, you're gonna see that you can make this phrase way longer. And then you can start to work on like scales, you know, and you can extend scales. For example, let's do this 3 times. Good. Now let's breathe in the way we did, and we will, even though we're gonna sing the scale, we're gonna imagine that our rib cage is growing. 3 times, okay? And then you can do it for 3 times. Now let's do it 4 times. Did you see? Okay, so when you're singing, just relax your body in between the singing and just imagine that this is almost like a jelly growing, okay, on this side. Let's do it 5 times. Okay, and that's how you will teach your body to extend phrases so that you are able then to sing longer notes, okay? And then let's do it as many times as we can, okay? So breathe in, and you don't need to breathe in a lot. So if I do this, I lose a lot of air. I'm not gonna even breathe that much. I'm just gonna accept the air, and let's see how many times we can do it. And I still have some air to talk. So that's how I train it. That's how I train long notes. And when you can sing just like scales and like or for a long time, then you can translate this into the song where you still need to keep this even though you're singing high notes. So this is the beginning to train for this like kind of really long notes. Let me know how this goes for you, and we can continue on this topic if you have any other questions. Okay, now let's go to this question. I will read it. When I keep my cheekbones lifted and breathe, my body seems tense. However, sound is more stable and clear. Can you explain the benefits of lifting cheekbones when singing and how to relax them and breathe with them while lifted? Okay, so lifting our cheekbones, our cheeks like this for singing can really help us to put our voice somewhere more like in the front, so that our talking and interpretation is a little better, and also it really helps us with pitch. Sometimes when in the singing studios, like when we go to record a song, when I say to singer, just smile a little, the sound gets better. Okay, so this is great, but know that this is a great sentence that I love to use. Singing is in millimeters, not in miles. So use all this changing of the position of your lips, or tongue, or jaw, just a small moves. Okay, we don't want to that's too much. Do you see? Now I changed the position on my larynx, so this is just so I just use it just a little bit to help me to maybe have the brighter sound, or that my pitch is better. So these are really small helps, but don't forget that you still need to keep your larynx relaxed and your breathing in the right place. So as soon as you're using too aggressive moves, you are losing all the balance of your sound. So one really good tip, and we already were saying this before, just accept the air. But now we will accept the air so that we will also feel our sinuses, okay? So accept the air in a way that you, at the same time, say he, H-I. So breathe in on, okay? And then feel the space, and you will see that also like your cheeks are a little like up. And now, now sing in this space. So as soon as you're lifting the cheeks, you need to be careful that you are not just lifting the cheeks and closing the vocal trumpet. Okay, I have a really good video about vocal trumpet. Check the video about power, where you will see where we boost our sound. So breathing on HI. And then start to sing. So, and you will see that everything is more balanced. So this is a really cool exercise. That's not gonna tense, like you said. Your body seems tense, yeah, because you're doing this, and then the body is tense. Now you relax the body and just breathe in on HI, and then sing. Okay. And then use this, just a little like small moves, okay, so that you don't lose your own authentic voice. You really need to be in your body and sing with the sound that you have, your authentic sound, okay? And as soon as you're doing too big of moves with your cheeks or with the jaw, you're opening too much of your mouth, then you're losing the quality of your true voice, authentic voice. These are just the add-ons, just, okay, lift your cheeks a little bit, drop your jaw a little bit, put your tongue a little in front, just like singing is in millimeters, not in miles, okay? Just use small adjustments and feel how you feel, feel the sound, hear the sound, and then when you feel good and when you like the sound, then do that many times. Do that many times. Oh, I like this. I feel good with the sound. I will continue to use the sound. Okay? Don't just move, forward right away. Just teach your body to be able to do this like this, without thinking. Good. Okay, so let's go to the last question. Best exercises for vocal cord closure. That's a good question, because a lot of times singers don't know what good vocal closure even means. Vocal cords are two folds and they clap from low to high. Good vocal cord closure means that they are like in this square position, they clap. Okay. Of course, when we sing high notes, our vocal cords are stretched, so they will be like thinner, but they will still close like. If our vocal cords don't close like that, then our sound is airy. That means that we don't have good vocal cord closure. If our vocal cords are closing too much, too aggressive, that's too much vocal cord closure. Now, as a singer, it's good to know that this is not good because a lot of times, also on YouTube, you find a lot of exercises that are saying, okay, you need to have more powerful voice, you need to have more, vocal compression, vocal cord closure, and then singers are doing this. So for healthy voice, you need this like balance. And we have a lot of exercises that train this, but it really depends why. For example, that your vocal cords are not closing well. It's again good to be your own teacher and think why. Why can't I close my vocal cords? And think about, okay, maybe my larynx is up. If your larynx is up, your vocal cords cannot close. Okay. And in that case, then maybe just lower your larynx, maybe do some vocal exercises like gee, 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 and you will see that your vocal cords come together right away, because the vocal cords are made to clap like optimally. And if our body stands, then they cannot. So maybe just like massaging, put your larynx down can help with vocal cord closure. Or we have the other option, maybe our vocal cords are too low and they can't close either, right? So we need to find more like optimal, like speaking position, na, 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 nay, 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 or something. And then we close our vocal cords and put them into balance. So it's good first if your vocal cords are not closing well, if you don't like the sound of your voice, if it's too airy, think about if maybe the problem is your breath, if the problem is the tension around your neck, in your tongue, or whatever, okay? So think about that, because we all have different muscular patterns and we all need different exercises. That's why I really don't believe in the same vocal warm-up for everybody. Sometimes it's really not good if you're doing some scales that are not against your, muscle tensions. For example, like if somebody is singing like this, then if you give him nay, 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 it's even more tense, so it's kind of like the opposite that person needs. But still, I will give you some good exercises that you can use for training the vocal cord closure, and these are straws. Okay, straws, all the SOVT exercises, everything that you kind of create the pressure in your mouth that pushes down to the vocal cords and help them to go into this square position. So all the exercises that come to the SOVT, if you haven't heard about this is semi-occluded vocal tract exercises. And I could talk about this for hours about these exercises. I will actually do a video about them soon. But yeah, think first why your vocal cords cannot close, okay? Then think what could help you, maybe dropping the larynx, relaxing the body, and listen to the quality of your sound, okay? Then you can start with straws. You can start with what really helps with vocal cord closure is also like crying, like mom, 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 mom. So I'm giving a little cry, and I help my vocal cords to close. So crying is really good. Try crying and see if on the high notes your vocal cords will close better. What else do I have here? No, that's it. So think about the reason. Think about why this happens to me. If you can't figure it out, then, try to figure out it with a vocal coach, and then you will find the exercises that help you to put your vocal cords to the good closure through the whole range. And that's the whole point of, training technique. And that's the whole point that we can also keep our voice in this authentic sound through the whole range. That's what I would say about this question. This question is so huge that we could talk about it for 2 hours. Like we could do the whole workshop about that. Okay, we came through all of your questions. I'm gonna just read what I get here. To watch this head voice to chest voice. Okay, so how can we mix head voice to chest voice? That's a question of every singer. again, you need to have first the right position of your body. A lot of times people sing chest, oh, and head, oh. You cannot mix those two, okay? So first you need to have it all in the possession of one voice. So, so everything is here. Everything is where I talk. So think about the song that you cannot connect and think about the lower notes. Think about if you're putting them somewhere down or if you're having them here where you talk. So this is the first tip that I use for singers to connect the sound in the songs, okay? So think about how you sing low notes, okay, if they're too down. And then for the connection, again, take the exercise that you can connect your voice. For example, maybe it's nay. Nay, 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 nay. Okay, I feel the connection. Okay, then take the song and sing the song with this nay. You know, sing the song with this nay so that you feel connection and sing it like, 20 times, a couple days, and then slowly change this nay to more natural nay. Nay, 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 nay. And then start to use the words, because first we need to teach our vocal cords how to connect from low to high in scales, and then we start to sing songs. Songs are different because there are a lot of intervals, high, low, and it's so different to sing songs. So take the song, start maybe with singing through the straw, the whole song, the melody, and then go on the scale, like nay, 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 gi, 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 mum, 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 whatever, put your voice in the balance, and then slowly change this to the words. And let me know how this works for you. But that's also a topic that we could talk. It's so different from person to person, it depends. Some people cannot connect their voice because the vocal cords don't have enough like muscle, tension in between. Some people cannot connect their voice because they're squeezing too much on low notes. Some people are squeezing too much on high notes. So it really, really depends from singer to singer. What you need for connecting your voice is relaxed body, vocal cords on the right position, okay, all the time through the whole range. As soon as vocal cords move up too much, then you cannot connect. And a good pronunciation. So all of this, you need to train these separate parts to work optimal, and then your vocal cords can also connect through the whole range. I hope I answered on your question. Oh, we're again half an hour live. This goes so fast. I hope that I answered all of your questions. I mean, from the questions that I answered. If you have anything else, please let me know. And I'll love to do another live next week. Have a really, really good day. Love your voice. Everybody can sing, really. Even if you doubt that your voice is not good enough, it is the way it is. It's perfect. Now you just need to find the right balance of your body to be able to just put your authentic voice out. So let me know what you think, and I'm looking forward to see another questions from you. So have fun, and we'll see each other soon.